The Parker administration unveils its plan to tackle the long-standing problems in Kensington. Mayor Cherelle Parker and city leaders visited Kensington yesterday, where they announced the mayor's five-step plan to improve the area. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder went back to Kensington today and talked to people who live and work in the community. He tells us the reaction was mixed.
Now, there's people out here who are losing limbs and people losing their lives daily.
Manuel Berry has been living on the streets of Kensington on and off for the last 3 years.
I had 5 months sober, but once I lost my job, I lost the place, and I was right back in the streets.
Manuel says he suffers from addiction, PTSD, and Asperger's. He knows he needs treatment, but says that's easier said than done. Manuel is one of many people living on the streets of Kensington who will be directly impacted by the city's new plan to clean up the neighborhood. Mayor Cherelle Parker and city officials unveiled the five-step plan Thursday. It begins with warnings and opportunities for people on the street to get housing and treatment. Then the plan moves into a law enforcement phase, targeting drug sales and quality of life crimes. Parker says the plan comes after hearing from residents.
The voices of the people who live here are the voices that we will hear most.
Patrice Rogers runs Stop the Risk, a nonprofit in Kensington, and sat in on the event Thursday, but says she came away with a lot of questions. Rogers says the city told her to shut down her tiny homes program, which housed people on the street and worked to keep them clean. Now she's running a triage operation, giving shelter to those in need during the day. Rogers says the city didn't get enough input from groups working in the neighborhood every day.
I don't believe that it's going to work if you're going to only work it by yourself. You can only work it if we work together.
Nicole Moy owns the Bridge Studio on Kensington Ave and also wants more details on the plan. But there was one thing she heard that got her attention.
So I like that we're going to bring more officers, but I do want to make sure, or I think it's important that we bring people that have the experience and knowledge and expertise to combat this issue.
Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said yesterday the plan would start sometime after the next 30 days. In Kensington, Dan Snyder, CBS News, Philadelphia.